Welcome to PRV Iyer Laya Academy of Music and Mathematics. Welcome to PRV Iyer Laya Academy of Music and Mathematics. As usual, I'll begin this class with Thirukkural. Petran perinberuvar pendir perinjirappu putthelir vaazhum uladu. What does it mean? Pengal kanavarai potri tam kadaimaigalaiyum semmayaga seivaranal perinjirappuடைய மேல் உலக வாழ்வை பெறுவர். She always has to adore her husband, and then she will be respected not only in the world what she lives, she will be respected even in the heavenly abode. That's what Thiruvallur states. Last class we concluded with Tadhimi Thaka Tadhimi sequences. Today I am going to start off with one of the beautiful sequence again, which is very popularly played during accompaniment of songs, especially for higher speeds. It's called a Madhyama Kala Surkattu. It's called Dhim Tha Dhimi Dhinaka. Let's look at in a more filtered form. Dhim Nam Dhim, Dhim Nam Ki. Dhim, Dhim Nam, 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 Dhim Nam Ki. How it is getting into Aadhi Thalam, let's look at. Dhim, Nam, Na. Dhim, Tha, Dhim, Dhim, Nam, Ki. Dhim, Tha, Dhim, Dhim, Nam, Ki. Dhim, Tha, Dhim, Dhim, Tam, Ki. Dhim, Tha, Dhim, Dhim, Nam, Ki. Dhim, Tha, Dhim, Dhim, Nam, Ki. Dhim, Tha, Dhim, Dhim, Nam, Ki. Dhim, Tha, Dhim, Dhinaka, Dhim, Tha, Dhim, Dhinaka, Dhim, Tha, Dhim, Dhinaka, Dhim, Tha, Dhim, Dhinaka, Dhim, Tha, Dhim, Dhinaka. Like that, it is the bass version. That's called the vanilla version. Normally, when the vanilla version is provided a continuity, then you get the music out of it. Along with all the dhim, dhimi, dhimi, tha, dhimi, dhinaka, dhimi, tha, dhimi, dhinaka. When you continue that one vowel dhim, which is two, with one sound is silent, when you also play that sound, you get the continuity of the musical phrase. What is happening? Instead of dhim, dhim ki, dhimmi, tha, dhimmi, nam, dhim ki. That is the second part. Dhim, nam, ki. That is the third part. Dhim, ki, nam, dhim, ki, dhim, nam, ki, dhim, ki, nam, dhim, ki, dhim, nam, ki, dhim, ki, nam, dhim, ki, dhim, nam, ki. The interlude is beautiful. The interlude is beautiful. We are going to do it as a sequence now. let's look again. Dhim nam ki. Dimita dimidi naka dimki nam dimki dim nam ki 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 dimki nam dimki dim nam ki. One with nam dimki, one with dim nam ki. It's just the opposite. First one is dimki. So Dhimitha Dhimithinaka is the lesson. The positional is Dhim Nam Dhim. Dhim Nam Ki is the vanilla form. Dhim Ki Nam Dhim Ki. Dhim Nam Ki is the extended form, and that is the form which you're going to use with the same logic of open, close, 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 open, open, open. We're going to play it as a sequence. First dim key you are opening, that is open. Tom dim key, dim tom key. So first one is open, dim key, tom dim key, dim tom key. That's the combination. Dim key, tom dim key, dim tom key. Second line is all closed. Dim key, tom dim key, dim tom key. The third line, dhim ki, nam dim ki, dim nam ki. Because its first alone is closed, the rest all is open. The last one is all open, which is the vanilla form. So when you play together, let me go a little slower for people who find it difficult. The reason why I played a little faster is for you to get the musical sense of how it's going to be. So now you have to play slow to get it to that level. One more time. That's how you have to play the 4-line sequence. Let's repeat it a little faster and see the beauty of it. A little faster. Faster. That's how you should get. And even people play much faster. As you practice more, you get the speed in no time. That's not an issue, but the position is important. So this is the first paragraph what you have to play. Now I am going to teach you the last line change. That is the last line change. So now let's play the sequence with the last line change. That's how you have to play the dimmi nam dim tat thalong. The only change I made is only the last line. Now when you make the beauty is connecting the last line and the first line. So when you're connecting, if you change with the creativity the first line also, then it becomes more beautiful. Thalong da gadim din nakka. Talon ki nam dum dim. That is the positional way of playing. Thalong ki nam dum dim. Din nakka. Dhimita dhimi you're replacing with thalom ki nam dum dim. Until then, it's that phrase you're substituting. Then the second and third is the same. The third line, fourth line, that is the fourth line. Now when you play together, the first time when you play, it's only the fourth line change. Diminam dim tatalong. Now to build the beauty of the sequence, the first line is also changed after you play that. Talong takadim, dinaka dimita dimitina, dimita dimitinaka dimita dim, tatalong takadim. Because tatalong you are playing, you lead with the talang again from the first line. That gives the beauty out of it. Let's see how from the beginning this transformation is giving the musical aspect in a very rich form. Like that it will be. So tatalanga talanga dagadim. Then takudiku dagadim the naka. Now instead of talanga, you can use your old phrases. Another example I'll give. Dumki taki nam dumdim. That is the phrase you're going to substitute in place of talanga takadim. When you put that phrase, let's see how it goes. Tattalanga, instead of that, you can put an equivalent because you are leading with tagudiku tagadim. So you have to put dum tagudiku, dum dumkitaki. That can be your last line. This is the variation. Now I'm going to introduce you a change. Shift the fourth line to the third line and add a phrase to the fourth line to embellish the sequence to a much better way. Let's see. Dim ta dimitinaka dimita dimitinaka dimita dim tatalonge. The third line, the fourth line earlier was dimita dim tatalonge. You push it to the from fourth position to the third position. The last line talonge talonge talonge. From the balapadam you fix that line. So what will happen? Becomes more beautiful in the sequence. Similarly, takudiku dagadim, the naka, dimita, dimmi, the naka, shift the fourth line to third line, dimita, dim, dum takudiku, takudiku takudiku. Dumki taki nam dum, dumki taki nam dum, dumki taki. Where did we see this phrase? We saw this phrase in Takadimi Dimitaka series. If you go rewind, if you've forgotten, go to that sequence, see what you've learned there. So you have to go back and come if you're not up to date. So you have to use this phrase and then play like this. Let's come back from the first phrase, the vanilla. Dim ta dimiti naka, dim ta dimiti naka, dim ta dimiti naka, ta dimiti naka. You play plain in a plain form. You play this twice, then the continued form. last line change, Tattalang. Now, first line change for the connecting from the fourth line to the first line. Now shift the fourth line to the third line and then play the talangu phrase and make it more embellishing. That is the pattern for Tattalang. Now the same pattern you try for Tagutiku. That is how you should play. Okay, any class, when you take it for the first day, it will be a little difficult. I want you to go back, digest all these facts, go with the vanilla version of dim, nam, ki, play 100 times, ensure that you get it right, then the extended form, and see how much you can go with the class. Anyway, there will be a review of this class once when I complete this sequence. And then there are more interesting sequences in the next class, and I'll have a review later of the entire sequence for your benefit. So let's end this class with the Thirukkural. Sirai kaappu yavan seyyum mahalir nirai kaakkum kaappethalai. Mahalirai காவல் வைத்து காக்கும் முறை என்ன பயன் செய்யும் அவர்கள் நிறை என்னும் பண்பால் தம்மை தாம் காக்கும் காப்பே சாலச் சிறந்தது. What Thiruvalluvar states here is, what is the point in having a security for a lady if a lady is secured by herself with her own principles, good principles, and that's more than enough. That's regarded as the highest, rather than you have a security, external security. That's what Thiruvalluvar states. With this, I'm ending this class. I will have more sequences in this Dhimitha Dhimi Dinaka sequence, with fantastic formations in the next class, and we will have a review before we get into the next sequence. Pranams.